Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff's love story is a modern romance that blends serendipity with deep connection. Their relationship began in a way that feels almost scripted for a romantic film, a blind date set up by a mutual friend. Kamala, then California's Attorney General, and Doug, a successful lawyer, were both navigating demanding careers and hadn't yet found their ideal match. Their mutual friend, Chrisette Hudlin, had a hunch that these two would be perfect together and decided to play matchmaker. Their first date was a dinner in Los Angeles, where sparks flew immediately. Despite their busy schedules, they found themselves deeply engaged in conversation, realizing they shared a lot of common ground. Doug was instantly taken with Kamala's intelligence and warmth, while Kamala was drawn to Doug's easygoing nature and supportive demeanor. What makes their story particularly compelling is how quickly they became a team. Kamala, known for her serious, impactful work in public service, found in Doug a partner who was both understanding and supportive of her ambitions. Doug, who had previously been married and had 2 children, was a dedicated father and showed Kamala the importance of family and balance in life. As their relationship grew, so did their commitment to each other. Doug was not only present, but deeply involved in Kamala's life, from attending events with her to taking a leave of absence from his law firm to support her presidential campaign. Their love for each other is evident in their shared laughter, mutual respect, and the way they handle life's ups and downs together. Their wedding in August 2014 was a testament to their deep bond. A small, intimate ceremony at the Santa Barbara courthouse, officiated by Kamala's sister Maya, symbolized the start of their new chapter together. Doug's 2 children from his previous marriage embraced Kamala, who became a beloved stepmother, affectionately called Momala. Kamala and Doug's relationship is admired not just for its romance, but for its authenticity. They managed to navigate the complexities of high-profile careers while keeping their personal lives grounded and relatable. Their story is one of genuine connection, support, and a shared journey, making them a beloved couple whose love is both inspiring and heartwarming. Chrisette Hudlin, a PR consultant and friend to both Kamala and Doug, had this feeling that they would be perfect for each other. She knew Kamala as a strong, smart woman, and she knew Doug as a kind, successful guy with a big heart. They were both busy with their careers and hadn't found the right person yet. One day, Chrisette was thinking about her friends and suddenly thought, why haven't I set these 2 up? She could see in her mind how well they'd get along, how their personalities would just click. Kamala, always on the go with her work, needed someone who understood her drive and would support her, and Doug, who was a lawyer, was just that kind of person. So Chrisette decided to play matchmaker. She called Doug and said, "I've got someone you need to meet. She's amazing, and I think you'd really hit it off." Doug was curious but hesitant because blind dates can be a gamble. Still, he trusted Chrisette's judgment. Next, she reached out to Kamala and told her, "I know you're busy, but there's this great guy I think you should meet. Just give it a shot." Kamala was also unsure but agreed because she trusted Chrisette. Chrisette set up a dinner date for them in Los Angeles, and the rest is history. When they met, everything just felt right. They were comfortable, the conversation was easy, and there was an instant connection. It was like Chrisette had known all along that they were made for each other, and she was right. Their first date turned into many more, and before long, Kamala and Doug were inseparable. It's one of those stories that makes you believe in the magic of a well-timed introduction and the power of trusting your friends. Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff's first date was at a restaurant in Los Angeles. They met for dinner and instantly clicked, leading to a connection that neither wanted to let go of. Their conversation flowed so well that they quickly realized they had something special. As for agreeing to see how things would go for 6 months, that was actually a suggestion from Kamala. Early in their relationship, Kamala was cautious about jumping into something serious too quickly. So, they made a pact to give their relationship 6 months and see how it developed. This approach allowed them to grow closer without any pressure, and by the end of those 6 months, it was clear that they were meant to be together. Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff's love story is a modern one that started with a blind date. They met in 2013 when Kamala was California's Attorney General, and Doug was a successful lawyer in Los Angeles. Their mutual friend, PR consultant Chrisette Hudlin, thought they would be a great match and set them up on a date. Doug was immediately smitten with Kamala and quickly texted her the next day, saying he was too old to play games and wanted to see her again. They hit it off, and their relationship quickly became serious. In March 2014, after about a year of dating, Doug proposed to Kamala in her apartment. It was an intimate moment, and Kamala later said she was completely surprised by the proposal. They got married on August 22, 2014, in a small ceremony at the Santa Barbara courthouse. Kamala's sister, Maya Harris, officiated the wedding, and Kamala became a stepmother to Doug's 2 children from his previous marriage, Cole and Ella. Their relationship is often described as loving and supportive, with Doug being Kamala's biggest cheerleader throughout her political career. He even took a leave of absence from his law firm to support Kamala's 2020 vice presidential campaign. Their relationship is marked by mutual respect, deep affection, and a strong partnership. Who is Doug Emhoff? Doug Emhoff was born on October 13, 1964, in Brooklyn, New York. He grew up in a Jewish family with strong family values. His family later moved to New Jersey, and then to California, where Doug spent most of his life. Doug was previously married to Kirsten Emhoff, a film producer. They have 2 children together, a son named Cole and a daughter named Ella. Doug is very close to his kids, and they play a big part in his life. Even after the divorce, Doug and Kirsten have maintained a good relationship for the sake of their children. Doug is known for being kind, supportive, and down to earth. He's easygoing and has a good sense of humor, which makes him very relatable. He's also deeply committed to his family, which shows in how he cares for Kamala and his kids. Doug is a successful lawyer. He's worked in the legal field for many years, specializing in entertainment and intellectual property law. Before Kamala became vice president, Doug was a partner at a major law firm, but he took a leave of absence to support her during the campaign. Doug loves sports, especially basketball and golf. He's also a fan of music and enjoys going to concerts. When it comes to food, he's not picky, but has a particular love for Italian dishes. His favorite color is blue, which fits his calm and steady personality. Doug and Kamala have a dog named Charlie. Doug likes cars, but isn't obsessed with them. He prefers something practical and comfortable, so he drives a mid-sized SUV. Who is Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris was born on October 20th, 1964, in Oakland, California. She comes from a diverse background. Her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, was an Indian-American cancer researcher, and her father, Donald Harris, is a Jamaican-American economist. Kamala's upbringing was rich in culture and strong values of justice and community service. Kamala didn't have any previous marriages before meeting Doug. She doesn't have biological children, but is a devoted stepmother to Doug's kids, Cole and Ella. They call her Momola, a term of endearment that reflects the close bond they share. Kamala is known for being strong, determined, and passionate about her work. She has a sharp mind and a big heart. People who know her describe her as caring and approachable, but also tough when it comes to fighting for what she believes in. Kamala has had a long career in public service. She started as a prosecutor in Alameda County, California, and then became the district attorney of San Francisco. Later, she served as California's Attorney General before becoming a U.S. Senator. Now, she's the Vice President of the United States, making history as the first woman, the first Black woman, and the first South Asian woman to hold the office. Kamala loves cooking, especially Indian dishes like dosa, which she learned from her mother. Her favorite color is yellow, which she associates with warmth and positivity. She's also a big fan of music, particularly jazz and R&B, and loves to read in her free time. Kamala is an animal lover, and along with Doug, they have their dog, Charlie. She's not too fussy about cars, preferring something reliable and efficient, often seen riding in practical government vehicles due to her public role. Together, Kamala and Doug make a dynamic couple, balancing their busy careers with a deep love and respect for each other, their family, and their shared values. Kamala Harris is a blend of fierce and friendly. She's sharp, quick-witted, and doesn't shy away from tough challenges. But when she's off duty, Kamala's warmth shines through. She's the type who remembers birthdays and sends you a text just to check in. She's got a hearty laugh and loves to keep things light when she can, balancing her serious side with a good sense of humor. Kamala stands at about 5'2" and maintains a fit, healthy frame, though she's not one to obsess over the scale. She's all about staying active, whether it's a morning run or some yoga to keep her grounded. Kamala's shoe size is around 8.5, which she rocks in everything from stylish heels at official events to comfortable sneakers when she's on the go. Kamala loves wearing shades of blue. It's a color that exudes confidence and calm, which suits her perfectly. Whether it's a tailored suit or a casual sweater, blue is often her go-to. Her ring size is about a 6.5, just the right size for the elegant, understated jewelry she prefers. Doug Emhoff is the guy who makes everyone feel at ease. He's easygoing, always ready with a joke, and has a laid-back charm that balances out Kamala's high-energy vibe. Doug's a supportive partner who's comfortable stepping back and cheering Kamala on, which says a lot about his secure and grounded nature. Doug is about 6 feet tall and has a solid, sturdy build. He's not too fussy about his weight, focusing more on staying active with sports and outdoor activities, like golfing or hiking with Kamala. Doug wears a size 11 shoe, practical for his lifestyle that moves between formal events and casual family time. Doug leans towards classic colors like navy and gray. They're timeless, just like his style. Clean, professional, but not too flashy. He's all about looking put together without overthinking it. His ring size is around a 10.5, fitting for his straightforward, no-nonsense style. As for pants, Doug usually wears a size 34 waist, sticking to classic fits that match his overall vibe. Comfortable, practical, and always ready for whatever's next. Together, Kamala and Doug are a dynamic duo, balancing each other out in the best ways. They're both stylish in their own right, with personalities that make them not just a power couple, but a relatable one too. Balancing her role as vice president with her personal life is like juggling flaming torches for Kamala Harris. As VP, she's got a schedule packed with meetings, speeches, and global diplomacy, making her days incredibly busy. But she makes it work with a mix of organization and flexibility. Kamala uses every trick in the book to stay on top of things. She's got a team to help manage her time, and she's always planning ahead. Even with her packed agenda, she makes sure to carve out time for family and friends. Whether it's a quick call with Doug or a moment to relax with a good book, she keeps her personal life in focus. Kamala also stays active, squeezing in exercise whenever she can. Whether it's a run or some yoga, it helps her unwind from the high-pressure job. And let's not forget her love for cooking. She finds joy in whipping up a meal, which is a great way to disconnect from the daily grind. In short, Kamala's ability to balance her intense job with her personal life shows her impressive multitasking skills and resilience. She makes it look easy, though we're sure it involves a bit of chaos behind the scenes, like any supermom who's also running the country. Kamala Harris is loved by many for a few key reasons that make her stand out. First off, her story is incredibly relatable. She grew up in Oakland, California, as the daughter of immigrant parents who worked hard to give her and her sister a better life. Kamala's journey from a young girl with big dreams to becoming the vice president resonates with people who see her as a symbol of perseverance and success. People also admire her because she's genuine. Kamala doesn't just talk about change, she's lived it. Whether it's her work as a prosecutor fighting for justice or her time as Attorney General pushing for reforms, she's made real impacts. Her ability to connect with everyday people and understand their struggles makes her stand out. Kamala's humor and down-to-earth nature also make her relatable. She's not afraid to laugh at herself or share personal stories. For instance, she's known for her funny anecdotes about her family and her cooking attempts, which show her human side. Her dedication to her family adds another layer to why people love her. Despite her high-profile job, Kamala makes time for her loved ones. She and Doug Emhoff are often seen supporting each other publicly, and she's a devoted stepmother to his children. In essence, Kamala Harris is loved because she represents the kind of leader who's both relatable and inspiring. Her background, genuine nature, humor, and commitment to family and justice make her a figure many people can connect with and admire. Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff are loved together because their relationship feels real and relatable. Their love story is one many people find inspiring. Kamala and Doug's connection is clear from how they interact. They met on a blind date set up by a mutual friend, and it was clear from the start that they clicked. Doug is known for being incredibly supportive of Kamala. When she was running for vice president, he took time off from his job to be by her side. It's not just about public support. They genuinely care for each other's well-being. One reason people find their relationship so endearing is how they balance their busy lives with personal moments. Kamala and Doug often share small, intimate details about their life together, like their love for cooking and spending time with their dog, Charlie. It's these simple, everyday moments that make their love story feel genuine. Their mutual respect and sense of humor also stand out. Kamala and Doug often make each other laugh and show their playful side in public. For example, Kamala's quick wit and Doug's easygoing nature make them a fun, dynamic pair. They often share jokes and affectionate remarks that show how much they enjoy each other's company. Another reason they're loved together is their commitment to family. Kamala has embraced Doug's children, Cole and Ella, with open arms, and they all share a close bond. The way Kamala and Doug navigate family life, blending their lives together, shows their deep connection and commitment. In essence, Kamala and Doug's love is admired because it's genuine, supportive, and full of everyday moments that many people can relate to. Their respect for each other, their humor, and their shared commitment to family make them a beloved couple.